And we welcome you to another edition of Saturday Night Baseball here. Joe Buck, Tim Carver will be back in a minute. As tonight's game, it is the first time we're going to see these two teams on the channel. It is the put up or shut up team of the league. The 2017 Houston Astros will take on the 2006 St. Louis Cardinals. This is game one for them in Block A. So they have not played yet in this series. A lot of teams have played twice. This is the first time we're going to see the Astros and Cardinals play right now. So get set for a terrific matchup here. The starting pitchers will be Chris Carpenter for the St. Louis Cardinals, as they're the home team, and they'll take on Justin Verlander and the Houston Astros. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another big edition of baseball here. Hello, Ben. How you doing? Welcome in. And here are your starting lineups. First for the Houston Astros, George Springer lead off in center. Alex Bregman will bat second. He's at short. Out, it'll be Jose Altuve batting third. He's at second. Batting fourth is a shortstop, Carlos Correa. Batting fifth is first baseman Yuri Gurriel. Batting sixth is the right fielder Josh Reddick. Batting seventh is the left fielder Marvin Gonzalez. Batting eighth is the catcher Brian McCann. Batting ninth is the pitcher Justin Verlander. So here is your starting lineup now for your home St. Louis Cardinals. David Eckstein lead off at short. Rafael Belliard will bat. Is it Rafael? Ron Belliard will bat second, playing second. Batting third is your man Albert Pujols. He's batting third, playing first. Batting fourth, the center fielder Jimmy Edmonds. Batting fifth, the third baseman Scott Rowland. Batting sixth, the right fielder Juan Encarnacion. Batting seventh is the catcher, the youngster Yadier Molina. Batting eighth is left fielder So Taguchi. And batting ninth and pitching Chris Carpenter. We're in a National League ballpark, so we are playing National League rules, which is pitchers are hitting. Here we go. Let's get this started. Do a lot of thinking when you put these teams together. First thing I thought was, boy, the St. Louis Cardinal team who won the World Series, boy, their team wasn't that good. Their pitching staff is going to be suspect. Their hitting is okay. But then again, I said that about the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they've so far split with the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. So here we go from the gateway in the West, St. Louis, Missouri. It is the Astros and Cardinals. Leading off will be George Springer, right-handed batter, taking on Chris Carpenter. Carpenter on the season is 15-8, 3.09 ERA. Here we go. Here's the first pitch, and we're underway. Springer with a line drive deep to left field. That is trouble. Oh, it's off the top of the wall. It almost got out of here. It sprung away. Springer was not hustling out of the box, and he'll have a stand-up double. He just missed that by a second. 1-6 righty home run won the 17. There's the 18. So Springer gets jobbed by a home run. So Springer quickly starts it off for the Astros with a double. So now here is Alex Bregman. So Bregman now gets a youngster, third base, shortstop combination, right-handed hitter. Carpenter already fades with a big hit here. 2-8, fly ball center field. Catch is made by Edmonds, and there's one away. So what a start here in St. Louis, as Springer almost started with a bang. So now here's Jose Altuve. Runner on second and one out. Here's the pitch. 6-5 to a righty, and that is a fly ball left field. Taguchi with the catch, and there's two outs. So now here's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Again, one of those excellent ball players a lot of people talked about, and they also signed contracts. They did not stay long. So let's see what we have here. Oh, I know what I needed to do. All right, so hang on, folks. Hang on. I didn't find my Correa in my batch. So I'm going to have to dig Correa out at some point. So let's go ahead and pull the Correa card up into the so I can see it. So here's Correa, runner on second, 2 outs. Here is the pitch. And that is where Correa wants it. 2-6. Springer will score from second. RBI for Correa, and the Astros lead it 1-0. So a big hit for Carlos Correa. He does not have speed, so he will not go anywhere. So he is on. So runner on first at 2 outs. Astros take the early lead, and now here's the first baseman, Yuri Gurriel. First baseman against Carpenter, and he just missed it. Ground ball to short. Plays made the first, and that ends the inning. The Astros get 1 run on 2 hits. They strand 1. 1/2 inning of play. Buckle up. Astros 1, Cardinals 0. So the Cardinals will now send up David Eckstein, followed by Ron Belliard and Albert Pujols against Justin Verlander. So Verlander comes in. He was signed late in the year to be a part of something like this. So here is Eckstein, the pitch. And Eckstein starts by hitting a ground ball to short. That is the first out. Eckstein thrown out, 1 away. So Correa throws him out for the first out. Here is Belliard. He is the second baseman. And the pitch. That will be a ground ball back to the mound. Verlander's got it, picks up, throws him out for out number 2. So now here is King Albert. So Albert comes in, and boy, is he had a year. Let's see if Albert meets Justin Verlander here. 2 outs, nobody on, and he will swing, and that's a ground ball back to the mound. Verlander fields it, throws him out, and Verlander has a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up. We go to the second, 1-0 Astros. Hello, Doug Hunt. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Again, people, please like as you're coming in. If you're not a member of the service, please go ahead and subscribe. I did not set it up to subscribers only tonight, so please go ahead and do that if you can. Here's the right fielder, very underrated, Josh Reddick. He's a right field today, had a superior year, came up with the A's. Good, strong player. So he'll hit against Carpenter here. 1-7 is a fly ball left field. That'll be an out for the first out of the ball game. As Taguchi throws him out, 1 away. Cleve, baseball fan in. How you doing, Cleve? Welcome, Lord Timmy. So 1 away. Here is Marvin Gonzalez. The utility knife plays all over. Gets the start against right-handed pitching. 4-8 against a lefty. Okay, that's right. That's why I put it right there. 1-19's a hit. That's a 10. Base hit, Marvin Gonzalez. So the utility knife gets himself a base hit. He is starred on a 6. Yummy, yummy. Let's see if we can get some speed here and does not get it. So Gonzalez does not get the lead. Here is the catcher, Brian McCann. So catcher is McCann. 2-8 to a righty. Ground ball to short. That will wipe the inning out. Throws to second, back to first in a double play. So the Astros are done. We go to the bottom of second. Still 1-0 Astros. So for the Cardinals, they'll send up Edmonds, Roland, and Encarnacion. The bat for the Cardinals here in the home second. Redbird Country here. Busch Stadium, St. Louis. As Verlander takes them out for inning number 2. Let's push these up, and we're good. That's what I gotta make sure I do. Got confusing. And that will be a swing and a ground ball to second. That is Altuve. Let's see what Mr. Altuve's rating is. He is he's a 2E11. So let's go ahead and throw those. So that's wrong. Why am I rolling that die for? So he's a 2E11. That may need it now. That's a 9. So we're gonna have to go ahead and roll on the error chart. So E11, and of course this error chart has a mind of its own, mind you, is a 6 to the 12 is an error. Let's see if Altuve gets a true hop, and he does, and throws them out. So there's the first out as Edmonds is retired, a veteran on this team. Here's third baseman Scott Rowland. No matter what you talk about him, he's still an excellent ball player. 1 away right-handed hitter against Verlander. 6-6 is a fly ball center field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Here's right fielder Juan and Castellon, not to be missed with Edwin. So here's Juan, good power all over. 2-9 for Juan. Ground ball to second. That is played, and Verlander is retired to first 6. We go to the top of the third. It's 1-0 Astros. So 1-0 Astros here in the third. Verlander, Springer, Bregman will bat for the Stros here. And that will be a 5-6 on Carpenter, and that's a strikeout. So Verlander strikes out, didn't really stand a chance there. And now here's Springer, double and scored his first time up, missed a home run by an inch, hit the top of that wall. So with one out here, Springer, and Springer hit the same almost roll again. That's a hard drive base hit. So Springer 2 for 2. Again, he's not your typical leadoff guy with speed, so he will not be going anywhere. So now here's Alex Bregman. So Bregman comes up, runner on first, 1 out. Bregman fly to center his first time up. Here's the pitch, and Bregman is a fly ball center field. Again, that's Edmonds, and that is 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. So Altuve comes up with 2 outs. Altuve looking for a big hit here. Let's see if he can get something started. And Altuve hits a drive, 1-16. That's a base hit for Altuve. So a base hit Altuve. That will send Springer to second, and the Astros continue the inning. And now here is Carlos Correa again. Correa having started off the game strong with a single and run batted in. Gets another chance. Gets another clutch chance in a non-clutch game. 5-12 is a ground ball to first. That is King Albert. Let's see if he can make the play. And a 15 on a 1. Does a 15 stay on the card? It doesn't. It missed. So Albert's an E7, I believe. So on an E7, 6-10, 11s are your errors. So does the inning continue on an error on Albert? Oh, it's a 6. I think they get away with it. So let's check again. E7 verified is an out. Albert takes it to the bag and retires the side. Let's make sure Albert is an E7 verified. So he takes it to the bag himself to retire the side. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Astros still lead 1-0. Super teams lead. First time we're seeing the Astros and Cardinals on the channel. This is a 3-game series. Then they'll play 2 after this one. We've had most teams play 2 already. So far, we've seen some excellent results throughout. Here's a young catcher. He has a future. Yadier Molina, right-handed hitter, hits against Verlander here. And here's the pitch. That's a foul out straight behind the plate. Throwing them baskets. McCann makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So now here is Taguchi. Gets to start in left field. So Taguchi, good thing there was no DH. This is where they can use the Chris Duncans, but he's unable to play besides the DH spot. 1 ground ball to short. Good play, and that is 2 outs. So Taguchi is out. And now here's the pitcher spot, Chris Carpenter. So Carpenter will hit 1 hitter, 4-8. 4-8 for Carpenter is a right-handed pitcher and lined out the third. So that is it. 3 up, 3 down. Go to Cardinals. They've gone 9 up, 9 down against Verlander. We head to the 4th. 1-0 Astros. So 1-0 here in the 4th. Gurriel, Reddick, Gonzalez, the bat for the Astros here in the 4th against Chris Carpenter. Carpenter's going to have to give him innings. This Cardinal team has a good bullpen. Starters, not so much. 2-9 for Gurriel, and that's a deep drive left field off the wall. So Gurriel starts with a double. So that's a hard double off the wall and left. And the Astros started right off the top of the wall. Didn't clear the Crawford, no, not Crawford box. We're in St. Louis in Big Mac land. So runner on second and no outs. Here's Josh Reddick, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. We'll redo that one. Here we go. And the swing is a 4-8, and that is a single 1-19. Again, that's at 11. That's a base hit for Reddick. So Gurriel will go to third. Reddick to first. First and third, nobody out. So again, the Astros getting a little bit of everything now this inning. Here's Marvin Gonzalez. Cardinals, we don't have any Cardinal fans in the room, do we? We'll play the infield in just to be sure here. You want to cut these runs off. Here's the pitch to Marvin Gonzalez. 3-8, struck him out, one away. So now they get to the part. Now they get to this, the last part of this lineup, and it's Brian McCann. Good clutch hitter, though. They get him out. They get Verlander with 2 outs and men on. Carpenter from the stretch needs to get a big pitch here. 1-4. McCann's a fly ball left field. That could score the run. That's +2. +2 on the left fielders to Gucci. Taguchi is a 0. So it's going to be a +2 to the running of Gurriel. So let's see how Gurriel's running is. It's a 1-13, 65%. Here comes the throw to the plate, and not in time. So a sac fly. So a sacrifice fly for Molina, or McCann, I should say, and the run scores. So now it's 2-0 Houston with 2 outs. And now Verlander, good chance to take with the pitcher spot coming up. So now here's Verlander, now has a 2-0 lead. One hitting pitcher. That should be a strikeout or something, not bueno. That is a strikeout for Verlander on the pitcher's card. So Verlander down on strikes to end the inning. One more run on 2 hits. They strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-0 Astros. So here is the Cardinals now. They're needing some help. They have not shown any kind of life on the offensive shot here. David Eckstein, the bat. So Eckstein will swing 4-7. Struck him out. Eckstein on strikes. That's 10 in a row. So now here is Ron Belliard, as Verlander seems to be in that zone right now he's famous for. Here's the pitch. 4-12 to a righty, ground ball to short. Correa throws them out. That is 11 in a row. So now here's Albert Pujols. So Pujols comes in, 2 outs, the swing. Verlander for the windup, and it's a 4-4 ground ball to short. That is Correa. I believe he's a 212. We do got the card here, so let's find out what he is. Correa's right there. Let's pull him up. He's a 214. Let's see if he makes a play on this. And no, it gets past him. He didn't put down the glove fast enough, and that will be an infield hit. So Albert will beat it out on the 1. And what a cheesy way to get the first hit of the ball game. Let's see if that will benefit the Cardinals here. So Albert is on, gets the first hit for the Cardinals here in the season. Here is now the left-handed hitter, the veteran Jim Edmonds. Talking about a guy underrated, Hall of Fame material with his defense and everything. Here's the pitch, and that will be a strikeout for Edmonds, and that retires a side. No runs, 1 hit, couple Ks. Played 4 here in Busch. After 4, 2-0 Astros here in the 5th. So it will now be Springer, Bregman, and Altuve to bat here in the 5th. Springer 2 for 2 in the ball game. Fast-moving ball game, folks. So Carpenter still on the mound here in the 5th. And that is a strikeout this time on Springer in the 5th. So now here is the third baseman, the youngster Alex Bregman. So Bregman, the batter. You can see this guy having a promising, Astros are young core players. 3-6 for Bregman is a single for Alex Bregman. So Bregman is on the single. He's 1 for 3. How do you do? So Bregman, does he have some speed out there? Carpenter -1, -2. That's a -5 max total for Bregman. He gets the lead. Will be a 12 or better to go. Altuve says he wants him to stay and put. So they'll hold Bregman. They'll kind of give him the red light there. Runner on first, 1 out. So here's Carpenter from the stretch. 4-4 to a righty, and that is going to be a catch X there. So let's see what the catch X situation is here. That is the youngster Yadier Molina. He's a 2E1. Now again, I'm going to play this a little bit different. If it says pass ball or pop up, I'm referring to the pass ball rating. So here we go, and that's a 4. 4 on a 2. So let's go ahead and look and see what that is, and that'll be a wild pitch or pop-up. Same thing happens. I'll refer now to the wild pitch rating, and this will be for Chris Carpenter. Carpenter's wild pitch is a 2 or less wild pitch. It's a 1. Holy smokes. Brayman takes second as it chewed him up inside. So a wild pitch for Carpenter. Jesus. So Altuve remains at the bat. Runner on second, 1 out, and the dice roll benefits them this time. So here's Altuve, ground ball to short, keeps the runner there, throws them out, and there's 2 away. Wait a minute, it's Carpenter. Stop. Hang on 1 second. I'm reading the wrong one. 4-12 righty, ground ball first base X. That is King Albert. King Albert is a 18 on a 1, and that should be a play there. 18 on a 1 is a ground ball A. So hit to the right side. To me, that means runners will move over. So 2 outs. And now back to Carlos Correa getting an opportunity. Sportsman Z, welcome aboard. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Have yourself a spot in our royalty section. Always appreciate your content, everything you give to our community and all the stuff that you do. Always some fun stuff. So 2 outs, runner on third for Mr. Correa, trying to get something going here. 3-9 is a strikeout for Correa to retire the side. No runs a hit. Runner strand on third. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th here in Busch. It is 2-0 Astros. So bottom of the 5th, Astros with 2-0. The Cardinals now will come up, see if they can get something going. They got their first hit of the ball game last inning on a D21. We'll see if they can do something. It will be the middle of the order. It will be Roland, Encarnacion, and Molina. The bat here against Justin Verlander here in the 5th. So here is Roland. The swing. That's going to be a strikeout. Verlander high inside. So 2 there that's 1 big strikeout for Roland. So now here's Encarnacion. He ground ball the second, first time up. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. That will be a long drive for Encarnacion. That could be trouble. That is off the top of the wall. So Encarnacion will go to second. Stops there. Double for not going to call him the parrot. This is Juan Encarnacion. So Encarnacion with the double, a 1-out double. And now it brings up the young right-handed hitter who the Mets don't want to talk about is named Yadier Molina. This would have been the Mets championship season if not for him. So here's the pitch, 5-6, and that is a pop up to short. Correa there, 2 outs. And here's Taguchi. Taguchi to bat. Does that mean the Cardinals are in this 66-game season? Will have that same kind of luck? We will see. Here's the pitch, 5-10 to a righty is a fly ball, shallow left field. They will strand Encarnacion at third and nothing across. No runs, 1 hit. Let's head to the top of the 6th inning, folks. It is 2-0 Astros. So 2-0 Astros here in the 6th. Gurriel, Reddick, Gonzalez, the bat for the Stros here. And on the mound is Chris Carpenter. He can go 7, so he's fine in there. And when is it? It's going to be Gurriel. So let's go ahead and flip the card there. So Gurriel so far in the ball game has ground the short, doubled, and scored. Part of the 2 runs they've got. There's a foul ball out of play. Let's go ahead and let it rip here. That is as for Gurriel, that is a 1-5. Nope, that's a ground ball to short. Hit the sinker on the ground, 1 away here in the 5th. So Gurriel retired. Here is Josh Reddick. Reddick so far in the ball game, 1 for 2 with a single. Here's the pitch to Reddick. And Reddick hits a drive to left field. He hit it the other way. It's a double for Reddick. So Reddick with a double. He's 2 for 3. So Reddick with a smash down the line. It hugged down the line. So Reddick with an opposite field double. And he's on at second with 1 out. Here's Marvin Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2. The utility knife. Will bat left-handed here against Carpenter and the swing. And that is going to be a strikeout for Carpenter. There's 2 outs. So now the catcher, Brian McCann. I'm sure I got fans out there going, walk him. So let's see. Verlander waits on deck, and they will get the walk sign. So the intentional walk to Brian McCann. We're in a National League ballpark, folks, so the DH is not used. So then it will be Verlander, first and second, 2 outs. And we'll see if Carpenter can maybe do something. Can Verlander get a swing? And no, he does not. 110 is a strikeout for Verlander. So, again, it was the National League coming up with a big blow. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Astros still lead it by 2-0 here in Busch. No runs, 1 hit, intentional walk, 2 men left. Bottom of the 6th we go, still 2-0 Astros. So, looking at it again, folks, for those who are new to the channel, new to the project, let's kind of go over the Stratomatic super teams. The 2018 Boston Red Sox, the 2005 Chicago White Sox, a big surprise so far, 1975 Cincinnati Reds, the 1968 Detroit Tigers, the 2017 Houston Astros, the 1988 Los Angeles Dodgers, the 1978 New York Yankees, 1986 New York Mets, 1972 Oakland Athletics, 1980 Philadelphia Phillies, 2012 San Francisco Giants, and the 2006 St. Louis Cardinals. And so far, everyone has played so far in this block so far. So, rundown of statistics. Let's look at the standings and see how things are here in the world of the Super Strat League before we get going. Let's see if I'm able. Hopefully, it pulls up my stats. This is the stats. Hopefully, it doesn't crash on me. That's the thing that this game does. If it does, I'll pull it up later. Oh, here we go. Here's our stats. So far in first place, Bob Z, the Chicago White Sox. They've beaten the San Francisco Giants twice, one on the channel, one offline. They're 2-0. The Boston Red Sox have only played one game. They're 1-0. Otherwise, everyone's being 1-1 so far. 1986 Mets, 78 Yankees, 88 Dodgers, 72 A's, 68 Tigers, 75 Reds. A lot of parity here in the league so far through 2 games. The Astros and Cardinals are playing their first of 3 today, and then the Phillies are 0-1, which they'll look to rebound the second game against the Red Sox, and then the Giants have the only team so far to lose twice. So far the White Sox are so far 2-0 so far in our league. So let's go and do this. So let's continue on for baseball. Again, that was just an update of what's going on in the league so far. Bottom of the 6th for the Cardinals here at home, and it will be Carpenter, Eckstein, and Belliard. Again, Jimmy Jam is in here. So Jimmy Jam here, probably happy to hear about his White Sox doing well. 1-7, struck him out. So Carpenter down on strikes, 1 away. Here's David Eckstein. So Eckstein is 0-2 so far. So if I get more popularity out of this, I'll put more games on the channel. More people want to show up. Right now, I'm playing some offline, some off. So if it doesn't matter how long we play it, I'll continue to play them right here. 2 outs, and here is Ron Belliard. This Cardinal team, unless they get some help offensively, they are going to be a problem. I already see some of these teams I'm playing, like the 88 Dodger team. They surprised me already with the win. Ground ball to third, 5-3 to play, and already that is 6 strong innings. Bregman throws them out, and the Cardinals are done. They got, I think, 2 hits off Verlander, but he's hit his point of weakness. We go to the 7th. It's 2-0 Astros. So the 2017 Astros against the 2006 Cardinals. This will now be George Springer back up for the Astros. He's been up 3 times already, so you can tell they got Chris Carpenter's pitch count up for him to be up 4 times. He is 1-for-3 so far. Here's the pitch. Actually, I think he is 2-for-3. He's 2-for-3. 6-8 against a righty is a ground ball to third. That's an easy play, and there's 1 out here in the 7th. Here is Alex Bregman. So Bregman, the batter. Bregman is the starting third baseman, youngster in this team. He is so far 0-for-2. Did Bregman get a hit the last? Yes, he did. He's 1-for-3. My fault. Bregman 1-for-3. And there's Bregman's swing, and that's a ground ball to first. Gurriel comes up and makes the play. 2 outs in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 outs for Altuve here in the 7th. Against the 3-game series in St. Louis. 2-4 is a line drive to the shortstop. Play made by Eckstein. and the Astros cannot do anything. It's get up and stretch time here in Busch. Get your beer, get your bud. It's 2-0 Astros here at Busch. So bottom of the 7th coming up. Cardinals not out of it. This has always been a resilient ball team. And now will be the middle of the lineup. It'll be Pujols, Edmonds, Roland. The bat against Verlander here in the 7th. Like I said, he's ready his point of weakness already. Here's the swing. That'll be a 6-12 ground ball the first. That again is Gurriel. Let's see if Gurriel, he's a 4E10. Ooh, does he make the play? Oh, it's a 10. He doesn't. So on an E10, let's see if he can make the play on it. It's going to be a 7-12 with an out, and it's an 8. So Gurriel races to the bag, and there's one away. So races to the bag and beats Albert. He's 1 for 3. Now here's Jimmy Edmonds. So here is Edmonds, left-handed hitter. And it's going to be a 6-5 to a lefty for Edmonds. So Edmonds will hit against Verlander. Struck him out. Verlander, another strikeout. There's 2 away. That's why I'm playing the way it is. So now here is Scotty Rowland. Rowland is 0 for 2 so far. Here's the swing. 3-6 for Rowland. And that's a drive the right field line. Hugs the wall, down to the wall. Rowland with a double. And he's on at second with a big 2-bagger. So the Cardinals trying to get back in this right now. And now here is Juan Encarnacion. Now what do you do here? Do you go for the big bat? Astros probably got a lefty they can match with, or do they? If they don't have a lefty out there, then that is going to be a cause of concern. I know they would throw Davinsky out there if they needed, but would they? I don't think they'd throw. I don't know if Liriano would have been on the team. So let's see, for Astros' sake, if they got a lefty, who they go with. I know they would go with the reversal on Levin on him. So is Tony? Let's see. Tony Sipp is a lefty, not what you want. Oof, that is some crazy stuff. So let's see here. We're just looking at this bullpen. Do we want to put Chris Duncan, and would that force the hand of the Astros to go to somebody? They probably go to one of the reverse lefties, reverse righties like a Will Harris even, or even Luke Gregerson's kind of a lefty, but a lot of power. And, of course, you got Davinsky, who had an unbelievable year, but probably the only career year he ever had. So now that's going to be a question. Bottom of the 7th for the Cardinals, 2 outs. Does Encarnacion get pulled? And then who comes in the ball game and plays was it right field? So the Cardinals again will have to make some decisions as Chris Duncan is warming that 1,000 OPS bat of his, and he's not going to get much chances. And if he thinks the Astros are not going to pull lefty on him, then the question is going to be, is it going to be worth it? And who can they play in right field that won't cost them, who won't cost them defensively? Yeah, I guess it would be Preston Wilson. So Preston Wilson grabs the glove. Chris Duncan will grab the bat. So here is Chris Duncan. So he had a great year. So runner on second, 2 out. Duncan the bat for Encarnacion here. We'll see if Duncan can get a big hit here. And now since he's been announced, what do they do, A.J. Hinch? Does he come out and grab Verlander here, or does he let the veteran say go after him? So with Molina, Iguchi, and Carpenter, 2 outs. You know what? We're going to go ahead and bring the reverse righty in, and that's going to be Chris Davinsky. So, and that's the case, then this team is definitely going all for it right now. So Davinsky will come in once I find that card again after I just gave him such an announcement. Come on, Chris, where are you? You're supposed to be in the bullpen right now, and you're not here. Hang on one second, folks. Still stay with me right here. Davinsky, where is Chris? Why are you not? Did I not go far enough for him? So hang on, folks. Hang on. Did not mean to. Here it is. There, no, that's he must be still. Oh, there we go. Got some Astros right here. Here's Chris. So Chris Davinsky, what a year. He was 8-5, 2.68 ERA, 81 innings, 50 hits, 100 strikeouts. Does give up power, but not much to the lefties. So he is definitely what they call a reverse guy. Legend Sports Universe. Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to see you this evening. So Duncan will hit. So this doesn't face Duncan at all, but it faces if he finds Davinsky's card, it's not going to be much on it. So let's see what happens here. Here's the pitch. And Duncan, deep drive, right field, way back, and gone. Cardinals tie it at 2. Duncan was there for his power, and he just found it. 1-9 versus a righty, and A.J. Hinch just says, oops, as Davinsky left it over the plate, and it's a 2-2 game with 2 outs. So Duncan goes far, goes deep, and bombs away, gone. So a big home run for Chris Duncan. We're tied at 2. So now here's the youngster, Yadier Molina, and all of a sudden we have a brand new ball game, and that's a single 1-8 line drive second base. That ends the inning, but the Cardinals score 2. There's no Manfred man here, folks. We are going to play to a winner. At the end of 7, it is 2-2 now. So now a brand new ball game. Correa, Gurriel, Reddick, the bat for the Astros against Chris Carpenter, who will stay in there. So a no decision for Justin Verlander. So let's do it here in the 8th. Carpenter will stay out there. So Correa, let's go ahead and find Correa's card again. Boy, things just change in a heartbeat. So here is Correa. Oof. Correa swings, and that is going to be a ground ball back to the mound. Good play there, 1 away. And you can tell the Astros have been a little bit depleted here. That could be now. We have to see where their hearts are. Again, this is a put up or shut up team. Can they win in adversity and not be blamed for what happened during the season, or they can't use what they happened during the season? So we'll see. 6-6 for Gurriel against Carpenter as a ground ball to short. Good play, and there's 2 outs. So this will probably be the last inning, I believe, for Carpenter, if I'm right. So Josh Reddick, the batter. Yeah, it's going to be Taguchi and Carpenter's spot. So Carpenter trying to give him 8 strong innings. Cardinal fans on their feet. Here's the pitch to Reddick. And that is a fly ball center field. Play made, retires aside. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. We're tied at 2. Please, everyone, if you're here, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Cardinals 2, Astros 2. So it's the Gucci pitcher spot, and then the top of the order for David Eckstein. And again, Chris Davinsky will stay in there. Or no, now the Astros will now go to their corner. They do have a kind of filthy bullpen. They're going to bring the right-handed specialist, and that's going to be Brad Peacock. As Peacock comes in, and that's a terrific card versus righties. So I believe you'll probably see a lefty off the bench for St. Louis at some point. So Peacock will replace Davinsky. So let's look at the stats so far. So he pitched, he didn't get to the 7th. So Verlander went 6 2/3, 6.2, 0.1 for Davinsky. And now we go to Brad Peacock. So Peacock, the pitcher here in the 3rd. So here we go. And it's now going to be, again, it's going to be Reddick. If we're looking at this right, or Reddick batted the last inning. I didn't flip it, so it's going to be Mark. So it was Correa, Gurriel, Reddick all got out. So we'll go to Gonzalez, McCann. Ooh, and should have been the pitcher spot. So this is the Cardinals in the 8th. My fault again. So Gonzalez, hang on, folks. Boy, I'm looking at doing my pitching thing, and I got confused. It's gonna be Taguchi. Sorry, Cardinals up. Let's continue before I make anything more of a mistake. 3-8 ground ball to second. There's the first play, and that's the out. And now let's go ahead and flip this around. So now for Brad Peacock, what will the Cardinals do? Do they have another left-handed bat that come in and swing? The new right fielder in the game probably would have been Preston Wilson. So he's the new right fielder, not Chris Duncan. So I got to make sure that is correct. And let's look at numbers here. Scott Spezio would be an option, but he kind of likes little lefty pitchers better. Not much there for Schumacher. Not a lot of options on this Cardinal bench, as you would think. And now I got to see who I like and who I rather have hitting. So let's see. Again, they already wasted. So they already wasted Duncan, and they've got Preston Wilson in the game. So kind of gets that man out of there. So who will the Cardinals now go with? So they'll probably go with they have 276 at bats. You have to have somebody out there to swing at this point. So let's go to Scott Spezio. So Spezio will swing here. New Cardinal pitcher will come in the game. Here's the pitch, and that's a walk. Oh, Spezio with a walk. Oh, Brad Peacock can't believe it. Runner on first, one out. Here's David Eckstein. So Eckstein, the batter, and he will now bat he's a right-handed hitter, scrappy hitter, played on the 2002 Angels. Here's Eckstein. Eckstein against Peacock. And that is going to be a drive in the gap, caught by the left fielder. Oh, it was a split chance, but not a good one. Then that's 2 outs, as Eckstein couldn't drop it in. So 2 outs, and now here's Belliard trying to get something going. King Albert on deck. Peacock from the stretch. Runner on first, 2 outs. 1-4, and that's a drive to deep left field. That's going to be trouble. It's going to be off the wall. 1-11 home run. Missed it by that much. It's a double for Belliard. Let's see if Spezio's got some speed. So it's hit the center field. So Spezio is a 1-11. There is 2 outs, 1-13. 1-13 for Mr. Springer. Ooh, -3, so that's a 10. 50%, you leave it to Albert's hands. I'm sorry. So Albert will come up. Double for Belliard. Spezio to third. Second and third, 2 outs. Oh, Nede. So again, the Cardinals miss it by an inch to go ahead. And now with Isringhausen and Wainwright in the Cardinal bullpen, it's going to be Wainwright if they stay tied. It's going to be Isringhausen if they're ahead. So here's Albert, second and third. Comes up. Big opportunity for the Cardinals here against Brad Peacock. From the stretch. Can he do it? 6-10 is a strikeout, and Albert strikes out to retire the side. We head to the 9th, and it's still tied at 2. So the Astros now. So the Cardinals will now send someone out there. So close, so far. So now the new pitcher for the Cardinals, coming back, I believe, from his Tommy John a year or so before, and he ended up becoming a really good reliever, is going to be Adam Wainwright before he ended up becoming a stud again, turning back into a starter. So Wainwright will come in and replace him here. So that's 8 strong innings for Carpenter. No decision. We head to the 9th. The Astros now will send up Gonzalez McCann in a pitcher spot for Brad Peacock. So here is Marvin Gonzalez. Probably should have a lefty in for Wainwright, but instead of him. So 4-8 to a lefty, struck him out. Wainwright nasty in the 9th, one away. So now here's McCann, so the catcher. The backup catcher is Brian, not backup catcher. Him along with Evan Gattis share catching duties. But here's McCann so far in the ball game. He's 0 for 2 and 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit into a double play, a sacrifice fly, and intentional walk. 5-9 is going to be a single 1-4. That's a 5. Wow. Line drive, second base. Good play by Belliard, and there's 2 outs. And that'll do it for Brad Peacock. So Peacock will come out the ball game. And this is where you take the opportunities here, and that's going to be Evan Gattis. You'll use your backup catcher. So Gattis will be in the ball game against Wainwright. So Gattis will take the swings. So Gattis is in. This is his shot. If not, we go to extras, just like Cleve Baseball Fan did on his. So here it is. And it's going to be a 6-9 from Wainwright. Struck him out. 2 strikeouts for him. We play. Oh, we go to the 9th. Again, my mind is going elsewhere. Let's head to the 9th. Score still tied at 2. Edmonds, Roland, and then it will be Wilson, the bat then. So Wilson will come up here and bat in the 9th for the Astros. So here we go. So again, it will be a new pitcher for the Astros. Brad Peacock didn't exactly highlight the reel there for them. He kind of struggled his way. So 7-1 for him. And they're on the road. So let's see. You probably don't want to go with, let's see. This is where this team is going to have some problems. Either you go to Giles now, or you wait on him. And if you wait on him, I don't know if you want to do that either. Ooh, Tyler Clipper gives up way too much stuff right now. So now I have to see what I want to do. Well, I guess we'll go to Will Harris here, either Will Harris or Gregerson. So let's see, stats wise, 233, 206. Gregerson was 242. With better stats is definitely going to be Will Harris. He is a 1, so he will fatigue quicker. But you need your best pitcher out there. So Harris will come in the ball game. Giles waits since you're the home team. You don't want to spill your closer yet. So the Astros now will come in, and they will start, I believe, at the top of the order. And let's make sure we are correct in what we're doing. We are. So let's see. Make sure I didn't. I thought I messed something up. Is making sure I didn't. 6, 7, 8, 9. How come I'm on the Astros? I've already batted in the 9th, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I still have a spot for them there. Sorry, folks. Just making sure, getting my stuff there. 4-3 was a walk there in the 9th. So I'm missing an inning somewhere, and it's a 2. So again, we'll go to the 9th here. So I believe sometimes you get kind of confused when you're playing it so fast. So here we will start the 9th here, and it will be Springer. So lost it somewhere there, but we'll continue on. Springer will hit against Will Harris. Will Harris is a right-hander. He was 3-2, 2.98 ERA. That'll be a 1-9 for Springer. He's not going to matter there. That's a base hit left field. So Springer with a base hit. So he is on. So Springer's on first. Again, not much speed, but he'll stay. He, again, is aggressive base runner. So here's Alex Bregman. So now Will Harris now needs to keep things close. So again, not Harris. Hang on. Boy, I'm like losing my mind. So the Astros are up. This should be Wainwright. So Wainwright again stays in. So a base hit Springer. So here is Bregman. He'll hit against him. 6-7 righty struck him out. There is a big strikeout there. 1 away. Now here's Altuve. Hopefully he doesn't hit a home run here. I'm going to hear that the garbage cans are going off. Trying to avoid this in this kind of tournament here. Turn on a league setup. Want to play how they're supposed to play. 2-10 is a single 1-18. He's hit that before, and that's a base hit for Altuve. Runner will stop at second, and it's now first and second with no one out for the shortstop, Carlos Correa. So RBI back in the first inning. Big opportunity for Correa here against Wainwright. So here it is. 2-8 for him is a walk, and the bases are loaded. So bases loaded now. Everyone move up. Springer to third, Altuve to second, Correa to first. There is nobody out, and it will be Gurriel. So Gurriel will come up, and he will get a chance to swing here against Wainwright. Wainwright's probably tired at this point, so the Cardinals will go ahead and call in Jason Isringhausen. The time it is, now it's time to bring your best pitcher, and doesn't matter. So Izzy will come in, and he hopefully will lock it down. But boy, that is not a good Isringhausen card. Jesus. So not one of his best years. So they probably went to Wainwright late in the year for the saves. That's probably why. So here's Gurriel. Infield will play in. Let's see. 1-8 Gurriel. Fly ball left field again. That is a +2. A +2 on Springer. So +2. The left fielder for St. Louis, Taguchi. We've been here before. He's a 0. It's a +2. And it's going to be Springer 1-16. It's an 80%, and he's going to try to score. Here we go. Not in time. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on there. +2 on Springer. It is a 16, a 17. You're out. Holy cow! What a throw by Taguchi, and the inning stays. So fly ball left +2 outfielder's arm, plus the running rating 1-14, +2 1-16. That is a 17. So that is an out. So after further review, that is a 7-2 play, and Springer is dead at home. So now it's back at first and second for Josh Reddick. So the Astros tried to take the lead and were denied by the 20. So now Reddick gets a chance here at Isringhausen. Here it is. 5-7 is a ground ball to second. Now let's see if the big play can be made by the defense here. Second baseman is going to be Belliard. He's a 3E13. Got to make the play, Belliard. He does, and the inning is over. So an unbelievable event here. The Astros do not score. The Cardinals will now go for the win. Bottom of ninth, still, we are tied at 2. So the Cardinals will now come up. It will be Will Harris, who I said was going to be here before will pitch. So Will Harris will be the new pitcher. For the Cardinals this inning, it will be Edmonds, Rowland, and Wilson the bat. So let's get them. So the Cardinals definitely hold fast, trying to win it here. So here is Edmonds. 1-6, struck him out. Oh, he had his opportunities, but doesn't get there. 1 away. So now 1 away for Scotty Rowland. Can the new Hall of Famer get a big hit here? Rowland swings. That is going to be a 4-8. That's a single right field for Scotty Rowland. So again, the Cardinals, second hit for Rowland. The game winner at first now. He's not starred. Harris, the -3, you'll hold him. And now here is Preston Wilson. Got to make sure I did not make that mistake twice. So Preston Wilson will be the new hitter. Duncan gone. So here is Preston Wilson. So Wilson. Righty hitter here. Son of Mookie, I believe. So they got father and son playing in the league. 2-12 for Wilson. Oh, ballpark home run. Not playing that. Fly ball left field deep at the track. Makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Just missed it. So here is Yadier Molina. Bottom of ninth, or we have free baseball, folks. Now we'll officially have free baseball. Runner on first, 2 outs for Molina. 3-10. Single 1-9. That's a 4. Again, they get the D20. So Molina gets him to move up 90 feet. First and second, 2 outs for Taguchi. Cardinals running out of bench guys, though. So now Taguchi. He gets a big hit here. There is no tomorrow. There is a tomorrow, but it'll be a new game. First and second, 2 outs. Rolling at second. 2-10 for Taguchi. And there it is. It's in the gap, falls through. That will score the winning run. Roland scores, and the Cardinals win this game by the score of 3-2. So Taguchi, we'll see you tomorrow night, as Joe Buck would probably say. So a big RBI for the Cardinals as they win it 3-2. What a win there. Chris Duncan, 7th inning home run, and then a huge, big home run there by a big home run by Scotty Rowland, of a big RBI hit by Taguchi, scoring Rowland. Ball game over, and the Cardinals defeat the Astros by a score of 3-2. So Cardinals hold serve. They're going to be 1-0, and the Astros will be 0-1. Thank you, folks, for coming. Had a huge little following tonight. Appreciate it. Doug Hunt, Ben came in. Thank you. Also had Legend Sports Universe, had Jimmy Jam, also Sportsman Z, and others. So thank you so much for coming in. Please hit your like button as you're going out. Please subscribe if you haven't. Again, this is a Sports Time Machine. And welcome. We thank you, everyone, for coming in. We had a chance. We'll come back in and play another one later. Possibly Red Sox game. We'll get a second look at them, as there'll be one of the teams still looking to play a game too. Otherwise, we're good. We're getting there, getting to the end of block 1. 3-2 Cardinals as they play their first game of the year. Talk to you later, folks, and have a great rest of your evening.